Hello, welcome back to Casey's Garage. Today I'm working on a Cub Cadet zero turn. So today the guy somehow managed to rip the whole mount off the deck. The deck's pretty rusty, to be honest with you. So there's not a whole lot left in here. It's all really rusty. Got the wheels been yanked off. So I'm going to try and get this fixed. I got to put a piece of plate all the way around to have something more to weld to. Before I do that, I'm going to drill a hole through here on each side. One to make for alignment bolts, because once I put the plates on, I'm not going to know where it was or close, because right now I got it where I think it needs to be. You know, it's not like probably 100%, but I think it's within like a 1/8 of an inch or so of its spot. So I'm going to put these holes in, 1/4 inch bolts, one that will help back here with the lifting, because otherwise there's only one weld on each back corner. And it'll give me a pin system, so when I put the plates on, I can lift the deck up and drill up through, and I'll know where I was. Or at least they get me pretty close, and then once the plate's on, I'll stitch weld all the way around, and then that'll be good there. And the same thing over there. You know, grind it all down, put a piece of metal there, weld it, weld that back on. So this is supposed to be just a quick, simple weld job now, and that's not really hard, but you know, they made it, I was told this shouldn't take long, but when there's no deck left, I don't think so. I mean, you can tell this has been welded more than once, or at least it appears to have, because I mean, I've seen other plates around here somewhere. That's been redone because it's got extras. There's a wheel or something somewhere. Yeah, there's one over here. So this isn't the first time. So I'm going to get this plate cut and get this hole drilled. I'll have to do some of the watching with me. I'll just cut it out as need be, so it's not like a 4-hour video, because that's about how long this is going to take me, give or take. Because, you know, I'm working at my pace. So set you up here and I'm going to drill some holes and I'm going to get the show on the road. I got to turn this around so you're probably going to hear some noises. Try and get you in as close as I can without making my life tough. This thing hasn't moved the entire time. Now I'm drilling, it wants to move. You pain in the butt. That's one hole. I put a bolt in there. Something. Okay. And I believe we were at 6 1/4. Yep. Yes, I'm using a piece of wood as a straight edge. These two appear to be the same. Alright, with that being there, so the next hole. nothing moved a whole lot. Actually, I moved a little more than I would have liked. Woodpecker head. Almost like a half a hole. We are about a half a hole. Well, that's no fun. I have two choices. I really want to drill another hole. That's what I can do. Or let's drill right next to it. And what that'll do, right there. So get in between the two. Exactly how I anticipated this to go. That's fine. All I got one side, I can figure out the other. Alright, let me get some metal cut and get the welder set up and we'll be back. Alright, there's the plates. Now I just gotta weld it. Too fast. Even with their prep, it's still welding like not as good as it should. But, well, we're gonna run with it. Alright, well, I'm not going to bore you with this whole thing, so I'll get this welded up and you'll come back. Alright, I'm no professional welder, but we're all welded. Oh, I gotta do that corner yet. Oops. I'll get that corner and then we'll put the plate on. Alright, we're gonna get the plate put on and go on with that. Like I said, there is zero deck maintenance. Close here. We're a little off, but I guess first and foremost, that's just relaxed position. Well, it depends on how I hold this too. A little off based on what I know. That side's pretty much spot on. This side like a 1/4 inch off. It's not welded yet. They're supposed to be, well, I'm trying to get it where we're like 6 1/4. Where I want it to be. That depends on how this is. It glad it ain't gonna help me anyways. Yeah.
I would just get it close considering how many times it's been broken, retacked, and re-welded.
Racing to that spot. I got just this one. 11 and 7/8. Based on that measurement, we're square. I'm gonna call it good and weld it. Alright, plates welded back on. Now we're all good to go. Put some nuts on these two bolts, we'll tighten it up. And I gotta get that piece done. I'll probably do this before I do the bolts. We'll reinstall this back underneath the tractor. That is right there. And we'll be good. Alright, so I got this piece of plate in here. I used a ball peen hammer and kind of bent it to follow the contour of the deck. Not a whole lot I can do about that little hole. Might try and plug it up a little bit. We just finished grinding the wheel. So we're going to put this back on and get it welded and we'll be done. Alright, I'll weld it up. Down the sides. Up in the corner, up in there. So, tires on. Looks pretty straight for the most part. The whole mount is now installed. Just gotta get it underneath the tractor and keep moving. Alright, time to install this beast. Sure, it's probably easier when we go about this.
Probably a 21.
Alright, so there you have it. Tractor deck's fully installed. I don't know if you can see much. My battery's about to die. So, alright, now I put a new battery in the camera. So we're all good under there. Said I'm no professional welder. You know, everybody knows more than I know. But mine haven't broke. They don't break. So I'll leave it at that. So that'll be all. Thanks for watching.